Welcome back on the Redemption channel, the second episode of The Greatest War. This is the weapon of sin. One of the most powerful and tricky weapons is the bad influence. This weapon is also known as the magnet machine, as known by the soldiers of sin. The society we live in today, no one can survive this weapon except by the mercy of God. No matter how holy a child or a Christian is, when he or she mingle with or live around immoral or bad behaviors people, there is a high risk of pollution. One of the most and helping strength of this weapon is the school, which no child can escape. False church, and including the society, musics, radios, and films. These are the things that help this to accomplish in school. The kind of music you listen to, the church you go to, you can be easily be influenced by bad people. And then another recent and developed and the most latest weapon which Satan has equipped the soldiers of the of sin and of the flesh, which is the most fearful and most deadly weapon of the flesh, is the internet. The internet, we all know it as just a phone or an educative tools, information tools. But internet is known as the mass slaughter or the maximum killing machine, as known by the soldiers of the flesh, which is one of the squad in the army of sin. The soldiers of the flesh. The flesh is one of the squad in the army of sin. And the internet is the mass slaughter killing machine, which means when they are shooting, they don't kill in single, they kill in bunks like a machine gun. Satan has killed in bunks for those who are ignorant of this internet being the mass slaughter weapon of the soldiers of sin. It is so painful that all immoralities and sin and demons are all in the internet. There is no rat poison without attraction or good looking cover or framework. There are many good things and benefits that the internet provides, which is the attraction and the framework for Satan to get what he wants, like the fish in the rat poison. So it is. And even some anointed Christian pastors, prophets, they are all attracted to the internet because of the things that the internet provides, not knowing that those things are just like a fish in the rat poison. Just as the fish is attracted to the rat to eat the poison. Without wasting much time, to crown it all, the overall deadly weapon and most impossible to escape is the third weapon, which is addiction. We all know addiction as just a simple thing. This is a weapon that the enemy uses to destroy so many people. It is also known by the soldiers of sin as the target locking machine or the targeting locking machine. The target lock. It is a type and kind of machine that allows the soldiers to shoot their targets easily without any proper aiming. Once the targeting locking machine is initiated or enabled, the target is being considered dead because the target cannot escape it. No matter how much he tries, it must surely hit the target. No matter how much he runs. When that target lock has been enabled, the bullet must hit you. Even if you dodge it, it must surely come to you. Even if you run, it's following you. This is a kind of weapon that the enemy, Satan, has equipped the soldiers of sin. Addiction. It is very, very, very painful. The most worst and fearful aspect or state of a sinner is when he or she is being addicted to sin, which means even when they don't want to, they willingly commit it with tears. Even if they want to sincerely stop it, they can't. Even when they want to escape, they can't because they are blocked and spiritually chained and nailed to sin. No matter how they try to run, it will surely hit them. They must surely fall. It is good for us to know also some of the tools that the enemy is using to fight man. And the strength of these weapons is music, films. Not all films that you see are just for entertainment. Some films are meant to destroy you spiritually. Games, apps, and also the time wasting and spending on social media. When you are playing game, chatting on social media, watching videos on social medias, and you think it's just fun. But the enemy is happy because he's succeeding in his quest. And then you say, how do I commit sin? By watching videos, good videos on social media, playing games. Now, the enemy is trying to lure you out of being heavenly minded. It's trying to deviate your attention. You are supposed to be meditating on what you are supposed to do to be spiritually strong. But instead of you to try to think of how your spiritual life will get better, you are wasting that time on social media, TikTok thing, and many more, playing games. The enemy is luring you out of being heavily minded. the time you are wasting is an achievement of the enemy. They are achieving something. And now there is a great and deadly war between man and sin. And for you to know how to defeat your enemy, you must first study or know their weapons and what the weapon is capable of. And also know the nature of the war that you are fighting. And know the strength and weakness of your enemy. And also their skills